Hi everyone. Hope you all are good. We are here for grade 10 math. So you can find all the lessons on aplusstudents.com. You have to log in there using your email address and password as provided by the administrator. Then you have to select math from the subject tab. Scroll down to grade 10 and click on view all lessons. So there you can find a list of the chapters. We're going to start with the chapter System of Linear Equations. So let's just start with the lesson. So the first one is xy a solution of the system of equation. So you are given a solution. Is 210 a solution of the system of equations? And you are given the equation y equals x plus 10 and y equals 3x plus 4. Y equals x plus 10 and y equals 3x plus 4. And the point is 2 and 10. Right? So we have to see if the point 210 is the solution of the equation. How do we see? Just put the point in both the equations. Y equals x plus 10 and y equals 3x plus 4. This one is x and this one is y. Replace the variables with the value, right? That would be 10 and 2 plus 10. That would be 10 and 3 times 2 plus 4. So for this one, it is 10 and 10 plus 2 is 12. They both are exactly not equal. Here you have 10. 3 times 2 is 6 and 6 plus 4 that equals 10. For this equation, they are equal, but for this equation, they are not equal, right? So that means this isn't the solution of the equation, right? If for both the equations, the answers are exactly equal, that means that is the solution of the equation. Let's just start with the test questions. Okay. Is 1 a solution of the system of equations? The equations given are 16x plus 9y equals 13 and x plus y equals 8. Let me just write it down and let's see. 16x plus y equals 13. The other equation is x plus y equals 8. And the point is, I think, 1 and 7. Yes, just simply put the point in both the equations, like 9 plus 16 times 1, that is x and that is y, plus 9 times 7, and that equals 13. Here you have 1 plus 7 equals 8. This side is not equal. 16, 9 times 6 is 63. 9 times 7 is 63. When you add, that would be 79 is not equal to 13, right? But this one is equal. That means still this is not the solution of the given equations, right? So the correct option is no. The other one is 3 8 a solution of the system of equations? The equations is y equals x plus 5 and okay, 3 8, the equations are y equals x plus 5 and y equals 2x plus 2, right? Okay, y is 8, x is 3. That would be 8 equals 8. 3 times 6 is 2, 3 times 2 is 6 and plus 2 is. You can see both the equations when you put the point in both the equations, they both have the equal. The answer of this both sides of the equation are equal, right? That means this is 3 8 is the solution of the system of linear equations, right? So the correct option is yes, that is the solution of the equation. The next one is 2 1 a solution of the system of linear equations? So which is the correct option? You have to now solve the questions. Yes or no? The correct option is no. This is not the solution of the linear system, so that would be a answer is no. Is 1 9 a solution of the system of linear equation? So which is the correct option? The correct option is yes, that is the solution of the system of equations, right? The correct option is yes. Is 110 a solution of the system of equations? Yes, it is. Yes, 110 is the solution of the system of linear equations. Okay, is 2 3 a sister solution of the system of equations? Which is the correct option? The correct option is no. 2 3 is not the solution of system of equations, right? The correct option is no. Okay, the next one is 1 8 a solution of the system of equations? The correct option is no, right? 1 8 is not the solution of equations. The correct option is no. Okay, is 1 1 a solution of system of equations? So which is the correct option? Is 1 1 a solution of the system of equations? The correct option is yes, it is a solution of the system of equations. Very good. Is 1 2 a solution of the system of equations? Which is the correct option? The correct option is yes, that is the solution of the system of equations. The correct option is yes. Okay, is 2 9 a solution of system of equations? Yes, 2 9 is the solution of the system of the correct option is yes, right? Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let's just start with the next lesson. And the next lesson is find the number of solutions of a system of equations. So we can simply find how many solutions the equation have, right? Let's just start with the example. How many solutions does the equations below have? You can see both the equations are identical, right? They are exactly same equations. That means the lines are exactly same. When two lines are exactly same, the system has infinitely many solutions, right? So a system of two equations can be defined as follow. If the slopes are same, right? Basically you have to compare the slopes, right? If the slopes are same but the y-intercepts are different, the equation has no solution. If the slopes are different, the system has one solution. And if the slopes are same, the y-intercept are same, right? That means that is possible if both the equations are exactly same, right? That's the case when they have same slope and same y-intercept. That means the system has infinitely many solutions, right? Okay, let's just look at the other example. That is y equals 7 over 10x minus 4 and y equals 7 over 10x plus 5 over 8. Just look at both the equations. They have the same slope, right? 7 over 10 is the slope of both the equations. You have to compare the equation with y equals mx plus b. You have to compare these equations to y equals mx plus b. M is the slope. So when you compare, m equals 7 over 10, right? So slope is equal, but they have different y-intercept. That would be y-intercept. They have different y-intercept, right? So that in this case, when you have same slope and but different y-intercept, that means the equations are parallel. The system has no solution, right? Let's just start with the practice questions. Okay, how many solutions the system of equations below have? So which is the correct option? Just look at the equations. You are given two of the equations. Both the equations are exactly same. They have same slope and same y-intercept. So when you have two equations that have same slope and same y-intercept, that means the equations are identical and they have infinitely many solutions, right? So option number 3 is the correct option. That would be infinitely many solutions. How many solutions does the system of equations below have? So which is the correct option? Just compare both the equations to y equals mx plus b, right? You can see the slope of both the equations is minus 6. They have but same slope, but different y-intercept, right? That means the equations are parallel and they have no solution, right? The correct option is option number 1. No solution. Okay, the next one is how many solutions does the system of equations below have? So which is the correct option? So just look at the equations. You have two equations that are exactly same. That means they have same slope and same y-intercept, right? When you have two identical equations, system have that means the system has infinitely many solutions, right? That would be the last option. How many solutions does the system of equations below have? Which is the correct option? Just look at the equations. You have two identical equations, right? That means they have same slope and same y-intercept. So the equations have infinitely many solutions. So the system have infinitely many solutions. How many solutions does the system of equations below have? Y equals 9x plus 6 and y equals 9x plus 1 over 7. So which is the correct option? They both have same slope and different y-intercept, right? That means both the equations are exactly parallel and they have no solution, right? The correct option is no solution. How many solutions does the system of equations below have? Y equals 7 by 8x plus 9 by 2 and y equals 1 by 6x plus 8 by 3. So which is the correct option? That means both the equations have different slope and different y-intercept, right? So they have only one solution. The correct option is one solution, right? Okay, how many solutions does the system of equations below have? So which is the correct option? both the equations are identical, right? That means they have infinitely many solutions. The equation have infinitely many solutions. How many solutions does the system of equations below have? So which is the correct option? 7 over 8x plus 5 by 7 and y equals 5 by 8x plus 8 by 3. Which is the correct option? Both the equations have different slope and different y-intercept, right? That means the equation have only one solution. They have different slopes and different y-intercept, right? That means they have just one solution. How many solutions does the system of equations below have? So which is the correct option? Both the equations have same slope and different y-intercept, so the equation has only one solution. No, same slope and different y-intercept. That means the equation have one solution. Yes, that would be no solution. If you have, if two equations have same slope and different y-intercept, they have no solution, right? Okay, how many solutions does the number of equations below have? So which is the correct option? You can see both the equations are exactly identical, right? That means the equations have infinitely many solutions because the equations are identical, right? Okay, you can complete. No solution. Yes, they have different y-intercept. Here you have 4 over 7 and here you have 7 over 4, right? So they have same slopes and different y-intercept. That means the equation have no solution, right? Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. And the next lesson is find the number of solutions of a system of equation by graphing. So basically, now we're going to learn how do we solve the system of linear equations by graphing, right? So let's just start with the lesson. Let's see how do we solve the equations using graphing. So the equations given are y equals 5x plus 1 and y equals 5x minus 3. You have to select a point on the graph, right? Okay, your start with equation number 1, that is y equals 5x plus 1, right? That means the y-intercept is 1. This is the slope, 5 is the slope and 1 is the y-intercept. So y-intercept means the point where the graph is touching the y-axis, right? Then that would be 0 and 1. X is 0. The point where the graph touches the y-axis, x-intercept is 0, right? The slope is 5. That means that is 5 over 1. So the graph moves up by 5 and right by 1. You can see here is another point that this point you got from the slope. You have to move right 1 point and 5 up point, right? Now you have to plot the second equation exactly same, right? For the second one, slope is 5 and the y-intercept is negative 3. That means the graph is touching the y-axis at negative 3. The slope is 5. That means you have to move up 5 point and right 1 point. So when you plot the graph, that would be, you have to basically plot both the lines on same graph, right? It would be like this. You can see both the equations are exactly parallel. No point of intersection both the equations have. That means the system have no solution, right? Let's just start with the practice questions. Okay, y equals 2. Both the equations are exactly same, right? That means the system have infinitely many solutions. Let's see how do we graph them. Y equals 2. Here is y is 2, here y equals 2. That means the line would be like this. That is exactly same straight line. For both the equations, the line is exactly same. That's why this equation system have infinitely many solutions, right? Okay, the next one is x equals 4 and y equals negative 6. Okay, here is x equals negative 4, right? The equation would be, the line would be like this, right? The straight line on negative 4. Then you have y equals 6. Here it is, right? This is the point of intersection, right? Just one. They both the lines intersect only at only one point, right? That means the system has exactly one solution, and the value is, the solution is just match the point to x-axis, that would be negative 4, and then y-axis, that would be 6. So solution of the equation is negative 4 and 6, right? It is negative 4 and 6. One solution, right? Okay, graph these equations 5x plus 1 and 5x minus 3, right? Just look at the equation number 1. 5 for the slope, for equation number 1, the y-intercept is 1, right? That is the y-intercept. Y-intercept is the point where the graph is touching the y-axis, right? The x-coordinate is always 0. Y is 1. Okay, here it's y is 1, right? Okay, slope is 5, right? That means 5 over 1. That means you have to move right point and up 5 points. Just go up by 5 points. Move right 1 point from here to here and go up by 5 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Just join these 2 points and make a line. This one and this one, right? Like this, right? Same thing you have to do with the other equation. The slope is 5. The y-intercept is negative 3. That means x is 0, y is negative 3, right? It would be here, like this. And the other point you can see slope is 5. That means you have to move right 1 point and up 5 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So they both the this equation, they both the equations look like this. Basically, these are the two equations that are exactly parallel, right? So that means no solution. They never intersect each other. So the system has no solution, right? Y equals negative 5x and y equals negative 5x. You can see both the equations are exactly same, right? You have the slope negative 5. for both the equations. That means the system has infinitely many solutions, right? Okay, slope is negative 5 and the y-intercept you are not given, right? That means the y-intercept is 0, 0. The graphs are passing through the origin, right? 5x means slope equal negative 5 over 1. That means you have to move right 1 point and move down 5 point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It would be from here. So both the lines are exactly same. So the system have infinitely many solutions, right? So the correct option is the system have infinitely many solutions. Okay, y equals 3 and y equals 7. Y equals 3. Here is y equals 3. You have a straight line over on y equals 3. The second one is y equals 7. You have a straight line on y equals 7. You can see you have two lines that are exactly parallel, right? That means they never intersect each other. So the system has no solution, right? The system has no solution. Okay, graph these equations y equals x, right? So both the equations are exactly same. The slope for both of them is 1 and the lines are passing through the origin because you are given the y-intercept 0, 0. So slope 1 means you have to move right 1 and up 1. So you have two equations like this, right? That means both the equations are exactly same. So you have infinitely many solutions. The correct option is infinitely many solutions. Okay, graph these equations. So the both the equations are exactly same. They have infinitely many solutions, right? How do we plot the equations? Just look at their slope. They both have slope equals negative 1 and the y-intercept for both is 0 and negative 5, right? X is 0, y is negative 5. Here is the slope. And m is negative 1. That means you have to negative 1 over 1. That means you have to move left 1 point and up 1 point. So it would be here. So here is the point line for both the equations. So system have infinitely many solutions, right? Okay, y equals 2 by 5x and y equals x minus 3. So which is the correct option? Y equals 2 over 5x. Slope is 2 over 5 for equation number 1. And you're not given with y-intercept, that would be 0, 0. The line is passing through the origin, right? For the second equation, the slope equals 1 and the y-intercept is 0, negative 3, right? Okay, 0, 0, the first one is here. And the slope is 2 by 5, 2 over 5. That means move right 2 point and move up 5 point. Here is the equation, right? Okay. The second one is slope 0 and negative 3. Here it is, right? And you have to move right and upright. So you have to, they are parallel, right? The system have no solution because both the equations are exactly parallel, right? One solution. Oh, okay. If you extend the line, that would have one solution, right? Okay, got it. The system have one solution. Okay, y equals negative 3x and x equals negative 2, which is the correct option? Okay, for equation number 1, that is slope is negative 3, right? M equals negative 3 and the y-intercept would be 0, 0. So negative 3 over 1. Here you have 0, 0, right? Negative 3 means move down 3 point, move right 1 point and down 3.1, 2, 3. It would be here. That is the equation of the line. That is the line. The second one is x equals negative 2. Here x equals negative 2. Here it is. You can see both the lines have exactly one solution, right? So both the equations have exactly one solution. Okay, the next one is y equals 1 over negative 1 over 3x plus 1 and y equals negative 1 over 3x plus 9. So which is the correct option? Both the equations have same slope and different y-intercept. You can graph the equation on your own, right? So which is the correct option? They both have same slope and different y-intercept. That means the system have exactly one solution, right? Oh, no solution. Yes, in this case, you have no solution. Got it? Okay, so you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. We were working on grade 10 math. The chapter we are working on is system of linear equations. The lessons we have covered today are: is xy a solution to the system of equations? Find the number of solutions to a system of equations. Find the number of solutions to a system of equations by graphing. So please make sure before the next session you can complete all the practice questions as a homework for the lessons we did today. So if you need more help with any of the lesson, you can either contact any tutor on the Skype. They are available from Monday to Friday 5 to 9. Either you can search the YouTube channel or either you can join me in the interactive session that would be daily from 4 to 5 and from 9 to 10, right? Okay, that's all for today. So if you have any question related to the lesson, you can please ask. I'm here to answer all your questions and confusions if you have any. So you can please ask question.